Hello, I'm not in a great mood after seeing this. I was just about to click through to the game that our next match after the international break is on the 20th of uh, October, is it? But I know I said I probably wouldn't post until December, but uh, bored and my wife's not home, so it's the day in the week day the day during the work week where I get back from work pretty early. So it's a good time to just sit here relaxed in the couch and agonize over the Pelle Peterson injury. 4 months. That's not great because he was he still is one of my most versatile players. Um, in especially so in the formation that I'm using. But speaking of, I think I'm gonna have to do something different. I think something's not really clicking, and it actually was in during the last part of the last season. We played a lot better, and I'm gonna need to make some sort of change. So this is what I came up with. Still not using the right side of the midfield, but I'm gonna try out Farnerud in a more central position because he has like good stats all over, right? And he is the best player. So usually, you might remember we played like this, and he's been performing well as one of the few. But I do want to try this, yeah, just to see whether that makes any sort of difference at all. I still want to use the two strikers up front. And then, whoa, sorry, that's a work-related text message. Nothing interesting or private, so where you can spare yourself the trouble of trying to translate that. I don't think I have that many Danish followers. Men hvis I er derude, så kunne I lige læse lidt besked der fra min gode kollega Linda. And that's alright. But do I need to make any other changes? Yeah, I sort of fell into this recording because of the injury. Pelle. So let's just see. This might take a sec because we played the league match and I forgot to show you guys. The last part we played 3 matches since I saw you guys and it's all draws. So yeah, I thought this would be easier. And you see Pelle Peterson. See why I agonize over that. The headers, 4 key headers from this young guy. Well, he'll only get better, but not until 4 months from now. So let's see. I've got Rask and his side is old, and Goldberger has poor big occasion. I'm pretty sure of it. Williamson, Lensa sucks. But do I have anyone? Well, I don't think he's very good. He looks sort of average, below average, even, but he's played all right until now. So let's just give him one more chance. And Lensa played well enough in this match, but still not impressive. So do I want to bring him? I don't know. But well, I need someone more like a regular midfielder. But that's the whole problem with this squad. I don't have many just regular central midfielders, so that's also why I'm doing this with Fanaruth, because I need to utilize the attacking midfielders that I have better. And this guy is good, but I'm running out of slots for the foreigners. Let's see. Sucks. Gonna have this Broden guy at the ready. And here we. Yeah, is that alright? Peterson Heidler. Maybe I need to do that in order to make it balanced. Not sure. Are we home or away? Away, so that decides it. I'm gonna go with the slightly more cautious version. And they're sixth. Hate that word. Sixth place. So it's not gonna be an easy task. Okay. Not the worst first half, especially since it's an away game at the Stadium of Light, and they've had no shots on target. So except for, so I'm just looking over numbers here, right? See if anything catches my eye. I don't know about you guys. Obviously, there's the yellow cards, but I'm not so worried about that. But Heidler, just the passes or the lack thereof, then everything else. Well, not impressive in any other areas in the field either. So I don't think it's his day. So I'm gonna try this and see how that goes. Come on, Peter. Oh. More coffee. Cheers. Oh no. Right. That was really close. That's like a triple save. And it's the kind of situation that, well, to me, it just seems like a warning that something is not gonna hold. It's So Livon is really tired. Always. Poor stamina and stuff. So Kolovati hasn't played well at all. But he might at some point. I have no idea whether he's the regen of someone. I don't think so. I haven't been able to find that information, even though I did check. Yeah. But should I use Goldberg instead? Try this Kolovati guy, but not in the sweeper position because that's just too important. So Kolovati at this, yeah, over there, and Junior in the position where probably he can well, hold the fort for the last less than 5 minutes, less than one. All right, here we go. That's 3 points, three really, really important points. He did get Peter of the match, even though he actually just fell or dropped down one rating, well, from 9 to 8 in the average rating, or the overall rating. And it did look kind of impressive with all the tackles. He hasn't been playing like maybe as well as I thought he would. I thought maybe he'd be more of a beast, but still, he's a young guy, isn't he? What 25? Not that young though, actually. So I'm hoping he'll get to play even better. But the good news is that this guy, Peter Pettersson, I mostly signed him because of the double Peter thing in his name, and obviously I would sign, even though even with just one Peter in his name, I'd sign this guy because he's versatile and the name thing, but mostly because of squad depth. But right now, he's proving to actually be worth my worth the money and worth the I believe in him. He's proving himself to actually be pretty good. And Williamson plays his first good match in a while, actually. He started out very slowly this season. This was great. So we're gonna leave the Stadium of Light. A lot of headers from Franeworth, actually, in that central midfield position. That was one of my only worries, because in the central midfield position, I really like to place someone who is good at heading. I found that's important in that position for whatever reason. Should be equally important for any other central midfielder, but I'm talking about the one like smack dab in the middle. Let's see, they were 6th before this match, and now we totally swap places. This is really cool. This is really, really cool, because like 2 matches ago we were in the bottom of the league, or like the bottom half on this in this table, and it's really, really close. But Coventry have taken the lead again. And when I say again, it's because they've won it 3 times. No, rubbish. Twice. And this could be the 3rd time. They did win it, I mean, twice in a row. They did win it also in 2004. But yeah, but then got 2nd place after that. So they are sort of the big team around here at this point. This is pretty cool. So I might actually stick to that formation. So Pettersson, he played well. not even sure I should change anything now when I have to do the. And I can always move Pedersen based on which attacking midfielder I'm bringing, or just for balance. I don't know. Right now I'd like to leave him here because that worked well. And I'm going to try the same thing in the home match against Coventry because they are pretty good. So let's just do that now that I have you guys. And well, the video isn't even that long yet, but we can get there. So I'm just clicking through a little bit. You guys, I'm not gonna hold it against you or be mad or anything if you skip ahead a little bit. Cheers. Italy. Yeah. So I'm controlling the phone with my left hand now, drinking coffee with my right hand. That means you're gonna get a little thumb like this, right? If you're looking in my in the top left corner. If you want to see my mug, pun intended. We have a cup. That's remarkable. I think now that Pelle Petersen is out, then probably it's sort of my best 11. Camacho, interesting. That you guys are seeing here. No one else is missing, right? This looks pretty good. Yeah. So Clemens. Bring more along for the bench. Yeah, I don't know. Did I check the condition? All right. So it's Coventry coming to. Yeah, I'm gonna show you this. I've got 28,000 seats. Not seats. 28,167 places, I guess, in total. And 21,458 seats. So the attendance records go up because we've been improving, and also the stadium has expanded twice, and I think that's all you get to expand the stadium. So probably, well, this could be the record for this season in a match against number one. And well, we're behind from the get-go. No. All right. I thought maybe he would get a red card. But yeah, we're behind with 2 goals now. They are pretty good, and maybe I'm gonna have to change something because this looks like it's just gonna be slaughter. Same team. Why didn't I bring along someone else than Heidler? I don't know what I was thinking. Roland from the start, maybe. I'm gonna change that at least, and then I'm gonna go like that. Let's see, because this sucks. Mm-hmm. Pretty horrible. But it's not that we're playing that bad. We're just not hitting the target, and Peter Cech has an off day where he lets in half of the shots. So sometimes that just happens. And Livon has one of those days where he's just, I mean, this guy is so weird with those stats and everything. He just, sometimes he plays like, you know, career history. Look at the man of the match awards. He gets those. And then he just has games like this where he falls apart completely. So not Cooper. I'm gonna try this guy. Do sort of the same thing that I did in the last match. And that's probably all that I really can do at this point. I can't really do anything, so maybe I just need to sub someone who's getting tired. And I don't understand how Rask, my number 2, how can he get an 8 for poor numbers like that? That's only the one key tackle and the one key header saving him, because everything else is, I don't know, looks pretty bad. And Fano is definitely not playing well, so this is just, oh my god, this sucks. What to do? Let's just give more the chance to impress a little bit. Ask, you can be the captain. Go ahead then. Just one goal for fun. No. That's it. Claudio Pizarro took us out. Nothing to do about that. A very underserved rating of 8 for Peter Cech in this match. I was not impressed. Peter Moore, well, got a poor rating for those 15 minutes or whatever. This just shows us how far we've got. Oh, Simon Davies, by the way, they're number 7. He's one of the original players that I had to transfer list because, well, his name is not Peter, is it? Oh, by the way, maybe his name is Simon Peter. And that's sort of an inside joke for people who remember their Sunday school lectures. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to win some matches in order to keep up. But I'm glad we won the Sunderland match before this. Really glad we did, and the Newcastle one, because otherwise we'd be in dire straits. And now I've got a double fixture against Ipswich, and it's a midweek match. So let's do it. Why not bring you guys along for it? So 16, 15. I can't use those for the next match. I remembered for once. And Clemens, I'm not sure he can actually play the attacking midfield thing. So maybe I want to bring along this funny looking youngster instead. Kolovati and Goldberg. Brolin, that's the thing I wanted to change. Brolin. For the other guy, was that it? Kolovati? I don't know. Livon. He's such a goofball, Livon. I'm gonna have to transfer list this guy. He's very expensive, but do I really want to do that? Because the new ones, this guy's only 17. Kolovati, he hasn't really had any real matches for me yet. And Junior is, well, he's still adapting, I think. No, probably not. Probably I just need to put Junior in the middle, and then let's try this Kolovati dude, and let's have a handy side right here. Livon, you are sort of annoying. Maybe I should just sort of use him as a backup right now. Let's not transfer list him right away. And Peter Lenz is still wanted by Dortmund. Is his asking price changing? Yeah, well, now it is. Lehman is back. Do I want to? Oh, no, because I only have 3 substitutes. So, Handyside, Heidler, maybe someone a little bit more, maybe just Livon. I guess he could, yeah, he can be the backup. Heidler. It's also a weirdo dude. Just gonna use this bidding fella instead, and Mabasa, I can't use him. The other ones, let's wait and see what their condition is. Well, yeah, I told you guys the attendance record, and then they had to witness like a breakdown, a Livon breakdown like that. That's a shame. But let's just get on with it and see if Wednesday may offer us a victory instead. Just while I'm doing that, I'm gonna turn on my PlayStation because the limit of how many matches I'm playing. Whoa, yeah, they still haven't fired me. The limit to how much I can play just in one session when I sit down and do this, the limit is sort of related to soreness in the fingers, because I'm almost exclusively playing it on my phone right now, because when I sit down at the computer I tend to well, I tend to actually use the computer time for just working on the V2 instead. So it's Wednesday. Let's check out the physical condition of these guys. They are ready. And Peter Lightfoot is not, he's not coming along. This guy, I brought him back for this season. That's a cool story, I think. Actually, I had to, I think I talked about this. I talked about this in the teaser for this season. So you guys can check that out. Yeah. I'm gonna save this one just in case I placed an attacker as goalkeeper or something silly like that, because that sort of thing can ruin a whole save for me. So I want to be on the safe side. Right. Come on, Peterborough. Oh, come on. It's the League Cup, and I would like some success for this team, because it's really... What did I just say, Peters? It's probably Stephen Iverson. Oh, come on. Surely not Allen Iverson, right? I don't know what is going on. No. Did that just happen? So Caravana is the whole reason why I'm using this weird lopsided midfield, because he's supposed to be really good. Not really proving it so much, but still, he is supposed to be really good. And now he's just sort of failing me a little bit. That's not good. So let's get this guy up here, pinning in the middle. I don't know, should I keep him in the other side? This is probably fine. I don't know. Pinning. I don't know. He's good at heading though. Let's see what the other team, the formation that, yeah, all right, here we go. That Ipswich is playing, I haven't really checked, and that's a bit arrogant of me actually. So it's a 4-4-2 diamond. That's an annoying formation, as everyone who's tried the V2 will know. And it looks like it's just mostly Stephen Iverson doing the work for them. Not a lot of good passes or anything. They're not really playing well at all, actually, except for him and maybe Hessendollar. But anyway, I should focus on my own team. And Rask is not really performing well. Neither is Williamson. And he's the captain. So yeah, and I don't have a really good replacement. If I had, then he would be subbed at that point. But I'm gonna see if maybe he can just prove to me that he can step up his game. I imagine that I've been yelling at them during the my God, what is happening? During the halftime break. But anyway, this is silly, and it's not the kind of match where I actually get a leg to catch up. This is just another home defeat with a lot of spectators who probably are named Peter, because they are definitely Peterborough fans, most of them. But this sucks. Patterson is really poor, and so is Williamson. So Patterson, I don't know. I've got that guy up here. Brolin is. Maybe I should just go like this, spinning in the middle because he is good. Heading Patterson and Brolin a little bit defensive, and then I don't know, something like that. Williamson out because he's terrible. So I better just have someone else. Fano. Yeah. Let's see. We might get lucky, but no need to play it slow. I'm not gonna make any further changes no matter what happens. I just, the tactics, the tactical thing, I don't know if that'll help. It's just an attempt to do something. So this, no. It's really annoying when you're back like, yeah, okay. See, we're not even lucky in situations like that. So that was just terrible. They had 9 shots on target, and Peter Cech saved 1/3 of those. No, sorry, 2/3 of those, and gets the Peter of the Match award for that shit. Poor result. Yes, I totally agree. This sucks. But that, like any manager would say at the press conference afterward, it leaves us with more room to focus on the league. And that's what's important here. So let's see on Saturday. I might have some knackered players because Wednesday, well, the time from Saturday to Wednesday is longer than the gap between Wednesday and Saturday. So here we go. And Junior is not really fit, so I'm gonna have to use Livon again because Jung still has like 3 years before he's really well useful. I have the Caravana problem, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna use this young Danish guy. No, I'm not. I'm gonna use Tavel because he doesn't get lots of matches, and for someone with poor stats like that, he actually plays really well. By poor stats, I mean with the visually, it looks terrible. So with Junior out, and I'm not gonna bring him along for the bench because that's just one of the foreign spots. So I'm gonna bring in Peter, and he might as well play instead of Roland maybe because I don't know, he played very well. So let's just try that. And it's against Ipswich again, and this is an away match, and I'm not really sure how to approach that. Maybe like this, just go all out attacking on them, because it did help a little bit when we, that's not good. I'm gonna do the Fowler thing without the forward arrow, because he certainly can't play midfield as well. And then I've got Mobasa. Hopefully he'll be able to do something. Let's do this then, just to have a little little bit of balance on the sides. I'm gonna bring along someone here, and well, no, this guy here, and then keeper as number 16. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, let's do it. Save. And I think I'm gonna stop the recording after this because my left hand is getting sort of numb right down there from just holding the phone. That's actually the most annoying thing. Oh, I thought it was a goal. Didn't you guys? So come on. I think they had a few too many shots on goal right here. It's defensive problems, and it's mostly down to Livon. Melbasa is not impressing, but I hadn't really expected him to because he's fairly new. And right, so Tavel, it's I actually had plans to just replace him because I think someone like this who is definitely gonna improve a bit and who's young, he's 21 years old, and he has only recently arrived, so his adaptability means that he's still gonna play poorly. He will perform better after coming on at halftime, hopefully, instead of getting the chance from the beginning of the match. So this will hopefully be a small improvement. Maybe it's enough to not enough to get that goal. But let's see. No. I really like the away colors for Peterborough, by the way. Something about that green. Yeah. No. I think Williamson has had lots of chances at this point. Could be wrong though. Went a bit fast in the first half. Peter Livon, you suck. And Kolovati, I don't think that's probably fine for this. He's a new acquisition, so my attacking midfielders are not playing well, either of them. Maybe I should just move them back like this and do that instead. Because I don't want to lose the match either. I didn't bring Handyside. I've only got that Kolovati dude. And Livon, he just has to play the whole match. I don't care how tired he gets. That's Palinia and Mabata. Oh my god. What about Williamson? He's hitting the target. And what can I do? So, looking at Palinia, he has attributes that look better for a midfielder than the other guy, right? Like, I mean, a more balanced midfielder. This guy's really fast and has creativity and stuff. So maybe I'll just keep him up here. Maybe out here, just because nothing good has really come from my approach until now. So maybe that's just smarter. And Pedersen is doing well enough. So I'm gonna bring this Kolovati guy out. Bring on an old Scottish guy in poor form. Just why not? It's not gonna make a big difference. And then Massinho. It's been a long time since you scored any goals, hasn't it? Very low morale. It's not his match. It looks, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I'm gonna bring Clemens in instead. Pretty sure this guy's gonna be good at some point, and he has good determination. So let's see. Loose ball. Yes! Right? So I don't mind actually crashing out of the League Cup if it means that I get to beat them at Portman Road in the league, because it's so much more important. Come on then. Vanerud. Ooh. Close from Livon. He does score goals sometimes. No, Brazen. Yo, no, wait. No. That sucks. So looks like a draw, but what happens in the final dying minutes of this match is yet to be seen. And here we go. That's all it is. I am gonna declare myself satisfied with that. This could have gone either way. And Livon is so weird with all the headers and stuff. He pretty much sucks. But his name is Peter, so I am going to keep him. Oh, and by the way, the good news, look at Pedersen, number 6. All of those passes, that's cool. I mean, I had him play the defensive midfielder position, right? That's a bit unusual, actually. The other stats don't look very good for him, the tackles and the headers, but all those passes? That's pretty neat. So, that's where we are, back to 10th place. And it seems that no matter what we do with this team, we're going to end up around 10th place. And that's how it's been for the last few seasons in the Premier League. It's going to be a slow crawl ahead. 51 points in the first season, 53 points in the next season. And I can't calculate the average of that. But if you just look at the wins, the draws, and the losses, you can see it's sort of somewhat the same thing. So it's probably going to be the same this year, which means no European competition, but I would like to qualify for that. I really would. That's a lot of goals from Man City. They look pretty good. And wow, that's tight from Man United. All right. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So that's almost 1 hour's worth of Peter action. And I've only got these two guys available. No one domestically. I'm gonna show you what the player search looks like. Now you've been hanging around so long that I might as well show you. When I do the player search, I have to go and open that keyboard thing, and then I just do the pet search and go for the interested foreign based. I've got 2 pages of some guys, not all named Peter. I've got one here, Peter Christiansen. I think that's PC actually. From Bali, yes it is. Danish people will know. Det er PC. All right, and Peter Wilhelm, this weird looking Sierra Leone dude. Peter Keita. Yeah, I don't have any room for those because they would take up my foreign quotes. These look like the same Peters that I've had this guy and he's not playing well. Peter McLeish. I've got too many in that position. With the Langemar, 22-year-old Swede, looks sort of iffy. Sketchy dude. And that's pretty much what there is. This guy, Peter, doesn't look very good either. Then I go for the domestic player search, and with the same one, just searching PET for Peter. As you can see, most of these results are just Peterborough Peters that I already have. And then there's this guy who is a foreigner, Harvey, who is a goalkeeper. I don't need him. And that's all there is. And it's not much better if I go for the Petros of the world. Looks like that. Hippolyte. He looks pretty cool, but I don't know if it's a stretching of the rules to get this guy, because his name is actually not Peter. Hippolyte Petros, and he's French. I don't think that counts as a Peter. I'm gonna play it a little bit difficult for myself. I'm not about to bend the rules in season 10 or whatever. Pietro Rumignani, Peter Sagers. I don't really need a sketchy forward left type. Pete Surman, who's this? Not very promising. That's the Pete's, and then I only have the Pierres left. And that's how I do the whole player search thing. Those are all the players available, and those guys are mostly goalkeepers, as you guys can tell. I've got Fang. Looks pretty good, but I do have another good player at left midfield. So the player search is not what's taking up the focus in this save, except for after the new regens have arrived. Well, I'm gonna leave you guys there. That's a lot of talk. It is almost an hour's worth of exciting footage from the world of Peters in Peterborough. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys again around December, I think. See ya.